Am I the asshole for responding tersely to a son-in-law's rebuke over email? Sunday evening, me F46, husband M46, and daughter F7 were invited to visit my husband's sister for dinner. She put out a spread of delicious food for adults, but our child rejected most of it. Curried fish, eggplant salad, quinoa salad, etc. Child wolfed down multiple pieces of a very crumbly bread loaf from a bakery. Child knew that she was spilling some crumbs onto the floor beneath the dining room table, but didn't think much about it. We parents were in group conversation and did not notice. Admittedly, we could have and should have checked the floor afterward, noticed, and cleaned it up. We thanked her and hugged goodbyes and left at 7. At 11 p.m., we get an email from her informing us that she discovered that, in her assumption, our daughter swept lots of bread crumbs from her chair down onto the floor, and that this is extremely unacceptable behavior and that son-in-law had to vacuum it up. Son-in-law would have told our child to vacuum it if son-in-law had seen it. Son-in-law says this is not the first time she has observed our child leaving garbage on the floor without cleaning it up. This is completely unacceptable, in MY home at least. Moreover, son-in-law wants to address this directly with our child in addition to telling us we need to correct this bad behavior. It was 3 paragraphs of histrionics over this, and no small amount of shaming us as parents. We spoke with 7-Yo, who said she ate a lot of bread and knew it was making crumbs, but she didn't sweep them onto the floor, they just happened while eating. We spoke gently about being a considerate guest. No big deal. I, however, was quite shocked and offended by the intensity of judgment and shaming in son-in-law's email to us. I waited 24 hours, then simply wrote, "Apologies. We spoke with her. Thank you." Now husband is saying I went nuclear with my response and son-in-law is angry about it. It is true that reply is a completely different tone and terseness than my normal communication style, and the terseness was intentional. But why am I now the villain when, if anybody went nuclear here, it was son-in-law who flipped out over finding a bunch of bread crumbs on the floor under where a 7-Yo child sat at her table? Who ITA here?